What's your impression therefore?
Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity to be with my people again like this. This time, not as in doubt, but with all assurance and certainty and a surety, that the chieftaincy battle of Misaka is over. 4 years from now, what I can say is it has been a good experience. They say the force of experience. These 4 years has been to give me an experience, and I believe that with this experience, I'm emerging with a force that cannot be reckoned with. So that's what I can say about the 4 years. It's been great. It's been wonderful. It's been with the Lord.
Yeah, what promises do you have for the people of Misaka Kingdom?
I really don't want to make promises because I'm not a politician. But what I can tell them for sure is that uh, the development or the flow, the chain of development that we started with, we are going to carry it to the end. We started with the construction of the community halls in all the 10 villages, and that project is still going ahead. And the next project we have in mind or in the pipeline is the organization of a cultural festival for the village. Misaka has never organized or have a cultural festival since the inception from the 18th. So we are coming up with a plan, and it's going to be the Mwanja Festival. And the Mwanja Festival, the highlights of the festival, I would not like to mention here so that another village does not go ahead of us. But we are blessed with the River Mongo, which is going to be our platform, is going to be our stage to showcase our own. Boya is showcasing the mountain. We are blessed with River Mongo, we should showcase River Mongo. And God has given me ideas on how to make use of this River Mongo to make Misaka a blessed land indeed.
Any message for the opposing camp?
Well, the opposing camp actually is my uncle. He's actually my uncle, even though he denied me in the presence of the minister in Yaoundé. He rejected me there, but I have not rejected him, and I will never reject him because you cannot reject blood. And what I would say is, my uncle and any other person who has been following him in this quest, thinking that the government was just going to remove me after putting me during the consultative talk, after witnessing my consultative talk here with my notables all chose me and presented me to the village. So the government does not put chiefs, please. Come back to your village. Come and let's build the village. I remember, let me say something here. The day the first meeting we had, the family meeting, where we came to decide who was going to be the chief, they asked us, Pamungo Adolf Dipoko was the head of that meeting, the chairman of that meeting for that day, as the oldest man or male in the family. So he chaired the meeting, and he asked the two of us to go outside. It was this same palace here, this same house, this Karabod house. So when we came out here, we met at the door, I and my uncle Dipoko Jacques Imbola. We met here, and I told him, I said, Papa, if you win, I will stand with you so that we build this village. I expected him to also tell me the same, but he just told me, okay, I've heard. Then I just walked and I came under this, there was a building here, I just came under here and I sat there. Then we were called back inside and we were told that the result favored me. That out of the five kingmakers, because the two of us were also kingmakers and were sent out, so 5 people were left behind to do the choice. So out of the 5, excluding us, 3 chose me and 2 chose him. So I took the day, but it was not, they denied that, no, there was no attendance sheet that was filled. They, started petitioning, and it continued all the 5 different moments where we've had elections, or let me not call it election because it's not like we were voting, but the family actually made a choice. It has been me. Right to the last time when the consultative talk was made on the 18th of March 2016 here, the family still stood outside here in front of everybody in the village, and they chose me. So please, my brother, let me call you like that for now. I have been chosen by the family, and the government has recognized the decision of the family. Please come. I'm extending a hand of friendship, a hand of brotherhood. Come and let us build Misaka. There is a lot to be done in Misaka. You cannot only build Misaka when you are a chief. I started working in Misaka. I started a developmental project, the Commonwealth Cassava Farmers Cooperative, when I was not yet chief. when Chief Dipoko Daniel was chief. I started the Cassava Farmers Cooperative. I created the youth movement, and we're doing a lot of things, doing a lot of youth work on the road and things like that. You must not build the village as a chief. You can build the village even as a nobody, and those are the things that attract you to the village. The village can say, okay, because you have built or you have brought this development, they are now going to recognize you. So please, the village is yours. I will never stop you from coming to the village. Come to the village. Come with your people. There is something, one man of God said, you may not need me now, but you need me one day. I need you because I cannot do it on my own. I need you. Come and let us build our village.
Okay. Chief, today we don't be for BP ceremonial after we Grant Tango, Minister for Territorial Administration, don't give you book to talk say now you go command that in your community. Which you get for talk. And for finish, we go tell you small talk. Say before now, fight you don't be. What to be the way forward for this community?
Okay. I want to start for talk. Say strong pie talk from my own mouth. He talk say when you cook chop, you give them for village. Village go chop all that chop so that they will ask you for someone again. But if all village join, they cook chop, give you one, you not fit chopper. So I want for beg, say fight dey again for Misaka. And I call all picking them from Misaka at home and abroad. The one that they do for white man country. So when I come, make we build Misaka. Fight done, finish. Even Jesus be tell his disciple Peter say, put back your knife. That knife we move and say one fight. Maybe time for fight, put them back. Now it's time for build the village. So I want to talk say I be glad plenty. Say at the end of these 4 years and how many months? Some months, about 8 months. Say finally the document you don't come out, we recognize say I be the chief of this village. And I beg all picking them say make they come, make we carry Misaka for Oboso, for before Misaka Oboso.